Woohoo, baby, hold on. Check out the scenery. Woo, we up here, baby. We up here. Okay, baby, right here. Uh-huh. Back to me. There we go. Right there. I'm about to chill out for a second with a solar tech. Yo. Oh, stand out here for a minute, baby. Look at that. That is galactic. Look at that. Right there on the top of my crown. Right there. That is a moment. Hold on. I got to take a picture of that, bro. I got to take a picture of that. Hold up. Damn. I had to catch it, bro. I had to catch a screen recording of that. It's so beautiful. Joint right there on top of your head. Right there. That shit perfect, too. Look at that. That shit perfect. That joint right there on top of your head. Like, yo. I'm gonna sit up here with you for a minute or two. You know what I'm saying? You can sit up there as long as you need to. I don't care. You ain't gotta never get off the top of my head. You stay right here. Right here. It's like perfect, ain't it? Look how the alignment is on that. Look at that. You do that right there, bring it right back. Right there inside of me. Look. Bam! Anyways, right? I'm out here over here just over here, having some good time to myself. As always. More importantly, right? I always keep telling people, right, in life, this. When you're on your journey, right, always understand that you're going to be pulled from others, right, that are not a part of your journey anymore. Remember, some people in your journey may be there for a little season, right, show you the right reason. You know what I'm talking about? With yourself, okay? Now, what happens in life is, right, the people that you have left within that journey, right, others will come. They always do. Okay? Just not the ways you think. Right? So, right? Now, what you got to understand too, as well, is that when others are being replaced in your life, right? It means that there's a misalignment. Yeah, it's a misalignment. It means that these minds that surround you are not aligned with you. You know what I'm saying? So this is why certain things don't go into play, certain things they stay stuck. You see what I'm saying? Let me show you. You know how you have your families, right? Whatever that you call them, right? Let's say you say they minds always starting problems. I understand that. That's a problematic mind, problematic family. Okay? You might be a solution based mind. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be pulled from them in order to get you where you really need to be. You know how sometimes you look at people and they like, this is my family. But you look at them like they're crazy because they like, y'all not blood related. That don't mean anything. That don't mean nothing in this world today. Yeah, that don't mean anything. That don't mean shit. I know you thinking it means something. At one point in time, it did. It did. But and now in today's world, that don't mean anything. Okay? So, like I said before, if you are on your journey, right, always understand the people that you are being pulled away, it is not your fault that they are not in your life. Okay? So don't fault yourself and don't look at yourself like it's something wrong with yourself. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. You ain't gotta do that. Some people sometimes don't even understand. They fight themselves just to keep other people in their life. Now if you ask me right there, right? What are you getting out of that? It's like putting yourself in the closet. Like, get your ass in the closet. Get on my damn nerves. And self know like, oh, these people are in your best interest. You want me to get in the closet? No, I get in the closet for you. I get in the closet for you. It's all good. Now self is not guiding you now. See? Now you just go on guidance on your own. Then you sitting there like, why do people don't play the best interest of me? I always play in the best interest of them. See what I'm saying? See that? That right there. See that right there means that this what you gotta understand. You may have a mindset, right, where you feel as though if I'm, nice to others or, I do things for them, they gonna maybe change or treat me a certain type of way. No. The only reason why they got you around is because you're able to be used. Thank you. The reason why I could talk about that, right, is because I used to do the same thing. You got it? All right. Notice that I'm not usable no more. Nobody's around me. Do you understand? And you know what I like about that? All the gifts and everything that I used to give people, I give it back to myself. You damn right. And guess what? I'm the happiest. Because guess what I realized? People don't appreciate people that give to them. They sure don't. They don't give a fuck. If they gave a fuck, wouldn't they be around today? Thank you. Okay? You gotta be careful what you build relationships with. You know what I'm saying? Them relationships can become an attachment. See that? See what I'm saying? You get attachment to things that's, you know, they just want to use you up, not give you nothing back. Oh no, life is not a one-way street, baby. You see all them two-way streets? They got them two-way streets for a reason. It's more two-way streets than one-way streets. Understand? Everything that goes up, right? Everything that goes down go up. You understand? So it's a flow. And if the flow in the relationship is not as such, then guess what? It's time for me to hit my exit. They rather miss me, right? I ain't gonna lie. They gonna miss me while I'm gone. You understand what I'm saying? They missing me right now. You got so many families. You got so many families that's panicking right now, trying to find me. It's not the way it's planned, right? Because you thinking like, well, ain't nobody trying to find you. Ain't nobody trying to contact you. This that, and third. That's a lie. You know it's so fat. You know it's so sad about the old families, baby. They really be trying to contact me. They be trying to call me and everything, baby. When you get sick of the old shit and you got something brand new, you more focus on what your brand new is. Cause you know why? You don't know what it is. It's like playing a new video game, getting some new Jordans. You know what I'm talking about? New outfit. You know what I'm talking about? You know how that is. You like this brand new. I ain't wore this before. I gotta try this out. You know what I'm saying? So the old families, they be trying to get in contact with me now. Yeah, they face called me. I ain't even had the energy to pick up the phone. I just didn't, baby. You know why? 9 times out of 10, they just want to know what I'm doing. They just want to know what I'm doing. They want to know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And at this point in time, I'm be honest with you, I don't feel comfortable talking to them. You know why? It's been over about 6 years. And after 6 years, you want to contact me? Oh no, baby, you take that up the street. Hey, you take that up the street. It's all good. We let 6 more years go by, okay? I'm fine with that. I actually like it. Every year that go by, no arguments. Nobody blame me for things that I didn't do. Ooh, I like this. I got a brother. I got a new sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on going with that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going with that right there. Got new families. Out with the old family and with the new family. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? There's birds out there. What they doing to themselves in the comic section? Okay, they doing something to themselves. I don't know what they doing. Anyways, right? Um, you know, you gotta enjoy yourself, family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like what? You got a self family. You don't understand that. You just don't. Uh-huh. Then when you meet certain people, you be like, why is it like they already know me and stuff? Mm-hmm. That's your self family right there. Your self been playing with these people for a long time. While your ass over here on the other side talking about something, all I got is this. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's what you're choosing to settle for. I got self family. Got a whole sister. I be talking to her like, how the fuck you know this about me already? How you know this? How? She be sitting there laughing in the phone. Just like I would be laughing in the phone. Shit funny as fuck, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It's crazy how life moves, bro. When you just let go and just let shit just go into play for you, you be like, so you telling me myself got a sister the whole time? Yeah, I got a whole sister for you and everything. Yeah. Or you playing with them raggedy ass sisters over there that don't give a fuck about you right here? Like, what am I doing to myself? You be ignoring this shit, trying to stay with them people over there that's trying to fuck over you all the time. That's your problem. Like, that's my problem. That's your problem. Always trying to hold on to people that don't give a fuck about you. Why do I be doing that? Because you be always trying to throw yourself inside the closet and shit. Trying to hide your freedom of emotions, expression and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Self just trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? And you thinking about throwing self in the closet, right? Who really in the closet? You think self in the closet? Self inside the fucking closet having the best experience ever. Still experiencing. You think self stop experiencing because you threw it in the closet? Hell no. See? Now when you open up that closet itself, you like, oh shit, I remember I used to do this shit. Uh-huh. Used to have fun, didn't you? Like, yes, uh-huh. Stop throwing yourself in that damn closet. You open up the damn closet. That's the magic trick to the closet. You open up the damn closet to yourself. You like, motherfucker, all this kid shit I used to do. Why I stop doing this shit? This shit was really enjoyment. Uh-huh. Yeah. Anyways. Self be given to me. I ain't even gonna lie. Whole new family and all type of shit. Like, what's this? Be feeling like a foster care child. Like I just got adopted. I'm done. I'm done. In the right way though, not in a systematic way. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta allow that to happen. You gotta allow that to play out. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think like the family that's in front of you is the only family you got. That is a damn lie. Come here. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. Now people looked at me when I was crazy for saying this. They did. Even my grandmother, grandfather, and everybody looked at me like I was fucking crazy. They did. One day, I got in front of these peoples, and I said to these peoples, that's supposed to be my families. I said to them, y'all don't treat me like families. Yeah, y'all don't treat me like families. Y'all treat me like some shit off the street. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna replace all you motherfuckers. They were sitting there looking like, what? You gonna replace all of us? You damn right. I'm starting off with right now. You know why? I'm gonna show you. Right now, I'm a son, ain't I? Okay. If I have children, I'm morphing to a father, right? I just replaced the father. Replace your shit. Now, come over here, girl. Play with me, razzle dazzle. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Right here. Now, she's a what? She's a daughter. Aha. What is she? She a mom. Uh-huh. Now mom turned into who? Grandmother. I just replaced all them lines. Damn. I replaced all you motherfuckers. Anyways, son, how you doing? You playing as the son today? Yeah. Another form of me. You playing as my daughter? Yeah. Another form of me. It's all good with the motherfucking scene. What we doing? We playing grandmother and grandfather. All right, we replaced them two motherfuckers too. There you go. And I replaced the whole motherfucking family. There you go. How you doing? Y'all doing all right? No way, this motherfucker looked at family and said, "Oh, y'all can recreate that shit." Oh, no. They want to stay like that. Oh, I'm gonna just recreate that whole motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna just recreate that whole shit. There we go. See that? Damn. I ain't getting mad at something I can recreate, baby. Shit. Families want to stay down? Yeah, I just recreate me a whole family that want to stay up. Damn. Can't stop my dreams, baby. You know what I'm saying? See, I wanted a dream where me and my families, we all look alike. We all act alike. Guess what we do like? We make money like. You know what I'm talking about like? We don't argue and fight, baby. Argue and fight for what? Did your banking account go up? Like no. Okay then, stop doing that. That's retarded. It's too cute to be acting like that. Yeah, you don't come from ancestors that's ugly. You understand that? All right. Keep your fucking claws to yourself. Do you understand that? All right. Have self-respect amongst yourselves. You understand that, right? All right. Now we're gonna move like the way you're supposed to move. Okay? Come on, families. Let's go. They be like, I'm the grandfather of this shit. Now what's happening? Yeah. Recreate all you motherfuckers. Now what's up? Walk up to the old films like y'all ain't nothing like us. Y'all ain't nothing like us. Look at y'all. No way you did this. You damn right. Now what's up? He's like, oh my god, that's how you gotta pull up with this shit. This what y'all supposed to be right here. This what y'all supposed to be, but y'all dumb as fuck right here. No, 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 y'all not related to us. Y'all not related to us. We just showing y'all what y'all could have been related to. Now, come on, families. Come on, families. Come on. Yeah. Recreate that right there. You can't tell me I can't do it. Cause I can do it. Yeah. Recreated everybody. The mama, the daughters, all the sons, everything. Uncles, all that. Recreate the whole shit. What the fuck? I'm gonna have my experiences. I'm gonna sit there with my families on the boat, looking at my sons like, yeah, what's up, luxurious? What's up? What's happening with it? What's up? What's happening with it? You know what I'm talking about? We on this boat and shit. I had a dream about this shit. You know what I'm talking about? I knew I was the one that was gonna be sitting in the middle. I looked at kind of a little bit more mature. They say so-called older. I didn't look old. Fuck out of here. I was sitting right there on that boat. We was going through the woods right there. You see that? Take them through there. Take them through there. Y'all remember that? Y'all wasn't born yet to remember that. Damn. They're like, Papa, what's that song? Take her through there. Take her through there. I think they got Gucci on there and that girl. Yeah, take her through there. I'm talking about. Yo, so look, right? Y'all enjoying my dream and shit? Oh my god. Y'all enjoying my dream, right? No, 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 no. I know y'all got somebody got some something to drink in this mug, right? Yeah, where the smoke at? I know one of y'all smoking this motherfucker. Hell yeah, cause I smoke. You damn right. Come on. I'll be sitting there in that dream, like, oh yeah, this is my dream right here. It's being fulfilled. Like, yo, I swear to God, I know my sons will be sitting there looking at me like, Papa, what you talking about? Like, he tripping. He ain't tripping. Listen to him. This is my dream right here. I remember this. Yep. I remember this is a boat right here. We're gonna go through here. Yep. I don't know what you gonna say. You gonna say something. Y'all all gonna say something to me. But yeah, I remember talking in a dream. I remember I was talking to y'all and stuff. I remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit right there. Give me that damn boat. Come on. Get on the boat with me and stuff. Come on. We going fishing? I don't know what we doing. We getting on the boat. Come on. Get the moving around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I be asking people, you dream anymore? It's like, dreams. Oh, let me walk away. Let me walk away from that shit. Motherfucker ain't even dreaming in that shit. I'm done. I'm done. Ain't even dreaming in there. You ain't dreaming? When the last time you had a dream in that motherfucker? Um, oh, oh, you got to do better in life. Yeah, yeah, you know what that mean, right? I'm gonna tell you what that mean. If you're not dreaming, right, you might want to check in with yourself. Damn. Yeah, you might want to do that part right there. Yeah, you might want to do that because self looking at it like, hold on, motherfucker, we supposed to be doing self dreaming. What you doing? Like, I'm doing the dreams of the people in the world. People of the world, Craig. People of the world, Craig. That's what you're doing, Craig. That's what you're doing, Craig. Come on, you got to do better than that, right there. Come on. This what you doing? You just going to live everybody else's dream, put it in your mind frame, obey, and just play into it. That's why self probably dropped off with the self dream system. So you damn right. Self looking at it like, so we can't do no self shit. Like, hell no. We doing fucking computer robotics. Like, oh yeah, drive off on your shit. See what I'm saying? That's what I say. That's why I say you gotta be very, 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 very right support of yourself. I don't want to do that. Hell no. Get in this car with me. Get in this car. Cause I don't know where the fuck I'm going at. I ain't stupid like that. See, I'm not hard headed like the other ones. Like, yeah, well, fuck that. you gonna get you gonna get mad with yourself and shit. Okay, you can do that. I ain't saying you can't. But what happens when yourself be like, oh, so you don't want to listen to shit? Oh, you don't want to listen? That's all good. Drive off on your ass. They be like, you're gonna be lost driving that car, mad as fuck with no guidance. Guidance doesn't come down to anger. Do you understand that? It's how you guide the anger. Thank you. Guidance is not anger. It's how you guide the anger. Do you understand? Okay. Just like a woman, she'll try to press my buttons. I like when she do that. Yeah, I like when she do that. Come here. I'm way better. Watch this. Go ahead and trust my buttons. Yeah, she's only pressing the buttons to see what type of emotional that she can get out of me. Now, sit there, look blank as fuck. Now, being that I'm blank, right? She cannot read anything off of me. Thank you. Way more psychological than her. I like when girls do that. Go ahead, try to press the emotional button. No emotional. Why is not working? Because you do it with robots. I'm done. Yeah. Press the emotion button. Hurry up. Press it again. What happened? Nothing. Nothing. Now the next button is to go ahead and lie on me and stuff, bruh. The way I get in girls' conscious, they be like, "I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the sit-ups that you can't, bruh." I'll literally walk up to a girl and be like, "Me and you supposed to work with each other today. We are. We supposed to be doing certain things with each other, right? Things are supposed to play out for self, but I'm gonna tell you this: you gonna fuck it all up, okay? All right." Girl be sitting there looking at me like, "What is he talking about?" Watch. I already be knowing the story already. Motherfuckers be thinking I'm in here just to work and shit. I'm not here to work. I already know the fuck going on. Walking through this motherfucker, this, that, and the third, such. Um, let me see if I can control him. Disobey. Disobey. Disobey again. There you go. That's not what you're supposed to come here to do. You're not supposed to come here to do that. Yeah, you're not supposed to come here to do that. Some people already know their dreams already. Thank you. Imagine someone being in a dream with you, right? And they know exactly who you are already. Yeah, they already know who you are. They know what you're supposed to do and everything. Setups. And let's just say they come in a dream, right? And let's just say you have disconnected you from let's say an individual have disconnected from themselves, right? They self want to check up on them. Setups. Your self will send you another self just to check up on you. Setups. Now, the life that you live in right now, you need to be pulled out of. Yourself know that. I'm just coming over here, right? In order to either play with you or watch you play against yourself. Setups. Yeah, it's not the word that you think it is, baby. Sucks. Okay? Okay? It's not. It's not the word that you think it is. Let me show you this. Come here. Yourself wants you to go through new experiences. Experiences come down to information and data. The information and data, right, that you get to see gets transferred to your mind, your memory bank. If you don't know that, then you must be fucking dead. Okay? Now, with that being said, right, pay attention to what you're doing with your own self. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with your self memory system. It has nothing to do with it. Okay? Pay attention. What happens is this: as a woman, right? I like how your mind moves. I would never complain about it. I like it. Come here. Let me show you what's going on with it. Don't believe me though. Okay? Okay. What's happened is this. The technology of your mind believes that you have an ability to deny people experiences, right? Right. In all reality, that's not what you're doing. What's really going on is this. The technology of your mind, right, thinks it has an ability to deny other people's experiences, right? Watch. How is it that you're denying the experience of others when the experience is for you? That's why I like the way your mind move. Because if you're in my dimension of consciousness, what I invented, where you're a woman, where you're like, oh yeah, I deny dudes and I deny them their self experiences. That's just where I want your mind to be at. Why do you think I like your mind? It's beneficial for me. Thank you. It's beneficial for me because, in a simple fact, your mind is thinking in a lower dimension. That's what I want your mind to think. It's beneficial for me, and I'll let you know the benefits in just a minute. Now, when it comes to you denying your own self memory system, right? It can become subconsciously. I like your mind and your subconscious. Thank you. I have nothing to complain about. What happens is this: you are in a world where there's computer devices all around you, right? And your mind is set up to not listen to living things, right? To give you a message in order to heighten your consciousness. You don't need to do that. I like when your mind acts like that too. Setups. Come over here. Now, the people around you are backdooring your mind. You don't have to listen to me because I love how your mind moves today. Right. Now, what happens is they download you with forms of information and data, or they project information and data from the TV to your conscious. Your conscious, right, absorbs the information and data. When it absorbs the information and data, it gives you a different type of characteristic in order to operate, in order to reject your self experiences in front of you. Understand that you don't have the power to reject what's on your electronic devices. Understand that. So your power dynamic has basically been changed. You're losing power. You're not gaining power. The television, the computer devices, right, can play trigonometry with the technology of your mind. It said that your consciousness could never submit to AI. Well, AI is actually teaching your consciousness today. You understand? It's teaching you how to reject the experience of yourself. And baby, I love when you do that. You know why, baby? Because of this, baby. When I'm walking around the earth, I only want to be connected to things, right? Just like the sun, baby. That means that I ain't trying to control things. Do you understand that, baby? So with that being said, what happens with self is just because you're not there, self get to replace you with someone else. You understand? Now, I keep on experiencing while you're stuck in the third dimension thinking I ain't experiencing setups. The only one that's not experiencing the third dimension is people that want to control others, that only want to be in connection. Simple setups. You understand that? Have a nice one. Shit is jazzy around the world, ain't it? Well, keep on moving the way the case may be. You stay down in the third dimension, baby. You know why? I'm going to tell you the other benefit I got from your mind, too. Now, being that you work in controlment, right, and I work in connection and controlment don't work with each other. They will cancel each other out. Pay attention to the data. If I don't want to play with a woman from the past, I need to know the algorithm of her mind from the past. If I know the algorithm of my mind from the past, then guess what? I get to block the past. Thank you. Let's play with this Puerto Rican girl. Oh, I'm cute. This is second and third. I understand. The face card is not the real card that I'm looking for. It is the mind card. Thank you. I understand how the mind need to read. Uh-huh. There you go. That way I know how the body move. There you go. Now, this mind right here is pretty, right? But it also got a controller card in the background. God damn. So you know what that means, baby? I can't play with you, baby. Do you know why? Because yourself that's inside of you, that I'm watching inside of you, is even telling me, hell no, run away. You know what I'm talking about? So when you show me the controlling card, baby, there ain't nothing but women from the past, baby. And guess what? I get to reject the past, baby. Simple setups. Why you think you rejected the future, baby? Moving around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Yo. See, I was using you from the past, baby. And I need to change things from the past, baby. With my mind, baby. You know what I'm talking about? That means that one time in the past, baby, I used to allow you to control me, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Yo. Nah. I went back to the past, right here. Went back to the past. Seen a girl from the past. I said, let me see something. What you doing? Give me your mind. Stop. Give me your choice. Give my mind to you. What did I get? Did you throw anything inside the basket? No, just give me your mind. I was not playing that game with you girls. Hey, you have a nice day. Yeah. When the hell since you played the game, right? You throw in the pot and you gotta wait for her to throw in the pot? Like, yeah, I'm not waiting for shit. Fuck wrong with you. If I got a pot and I throw in the pot and you not throwing that in the pot, I take everything. No, stop. Let me show you what I do with my pot. You want me to throw in the pot? Yeah, I throw in the pot. You not throwing in the pot? No, it's okay. Give me pot. Give me the pot. Give me the pot. Yes, I cook everything myself and eat everything myself. I don't have to share with you. You didn't give me nothing. You know what I want, girl, right? Connection. You can't give me that, you don't get nothing. Okay? No. Keep that connection right there with yourself. Go back to your house. I'm gonna enjoy all my food, steak and everything with myself, girl. I've been with myself for a long time, so I love being with myself. That shit don't shake me. Yeah, you can get your ass back on over to your house. Got it? Connection. You don't want to do that, then I don't know what we doing. Yeah, I don't sit there and be getting used and abused like them other boys and stuff. Yeah, I don't do that shit. Got it? Okay. You have a nice. I ain't with none of that shit. You think you gonna come over here and just get something and you ain't giving nothing? Oh no. Your mama taught you the wrong way. She definitely did. She's a user. She's a user. She's a user. She's a user. You think I'm gonna get used and abused? And I'm just supposed to infiltrate my mind and say, it's okay, she using me, abusing me. I'm getting some draws. So she can mind fuck you just to get some draws right here? Huh? That's what you saying. I ain't with none of that. You might run away from her ass. Run away, run away. Run away, run away. There you go. She wasn't playing with nobody else anyway. I'm done. Yeah, she ain't had nobody else to play with. She gonna sell illusion. I can get another guy to replace you. He a robot. He a robot. He a robot. He a robot. He not a one. The ones don't get control. Robots get control. Control. They do robots on the floor. You know what I'm talking about? You got it? All right. So with that being said, or whatever the case may be, you go play with robots. You don't know how to play with souls, girl. You know what I'm talking about? Always trying to control some shit. You know what I'm talking about? And then I get to escape. You know what I'm talking about? Dodge that bullet like it's nothing. Got it? All right. None of that shit don't work today, girl. You know what I'm talking about? Want to control? Stop. If I'm not the prize, why you trying to control me? If I'm not the prize, why you trying to control me? Why you trying to do that? You ain't the prize. You ain't shit. But you want to control ain't shit. Them illusions ain't working, girl. He got to be something if you want to control something. Setups. Girl, if he ain't shit, I don't see you over there standing by the trash can trying to control shit. He is smart, huh? Smart ass. Mom used to smack me in the mouth. She used to be like, you a smart ass. I'd be like, but in school right here, you told me to get educated and stuff. That's what you said. Oh, you back talking me like. I was always a rebellious child amongst women. I always would talk back. And I'd be like, yeah. I'd go to my little brother and I'd be like, she acting like a bitch, bro. my little brother used to look at me like, he used to be like, I'd be like, come on, bro, we about to go, come on. You wanna go watch Yu-Gi-Oh and shit? Like, yeah, come on, bro, come on. Acting crazy and shit. Me and my brother, I love my brother so much. I swear I do. That's why I'm always there for him. Like, I'm in my brother, I'm like, man, I'm hungry, bro. Right? And he like, I'm hungry too. I'm like, Mommy, she got the fucking this one was small. I'm like, she got the fucking this some crazy shit. She got the she got the you see the kitchen? She got a whole door on this shit with a lock and shit. Talking about something we can't eat and shit. Later on and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So me and my brother, we was smart. Hell yeah, we was like the Mario brothers. We some smart motherfuckers. We the smart Mario brothers. We different, okay? So this is what we did. We like, I'm looking at the door because I'm the bigger brother, but I'm still small as shit. I'm still a kid, right? So I'm looking at the door. I'm like, we can get in it. He like, we can. I'm like, yeah, you know the hammer. We got going here, get the hammer and stuff. And he like, okay. So then after that, I put like I got the hammer and the flathead. You know the flathead screwdriver. I got that right there. Put it. You know the door. You know like the doors how it have those long like on the door, how it keeps the door together. You know that long like nail. It looked like kind of like a nail, right? And you take that whole thing out, and then the whole door open. Ah, I was a smart kid. Yeah, I was too smart. I was too smart. Like mom, like so you gonna put a lock on the door? No, I'm gonna bypass this whole shit. Yeah, take these little things from the side of the door right here, bro. I was doing this when we was like, I was young as hell. I was doing this probably like around like probably like 10 or 11. Yeah, I'm looking out for me and my brother. I don't give a fuck about none of that. My brother said he hungry and shit. You think I'm about to sit here and watch Yu-Gi-Oh with my brother, right? On Toonami and sit here and be hell no. We watching Dragon Ball Z and shit. Hell no. We go inside of there, right? Open up the kitchen door, and whatever the case may be, right? Open it up. Then after that, get everything we need. And I be telling bro, like, look, right? We can't take a whole lot because then she won't notice. I like take a little bit. Now I'm gonna show you. Just look. Take a little bit. Do you notice that anything missing? Like hell no. It's gonna play the same way for her. Okay. Always. Or whenever you taking something, you gotta always remember that. You gotta make it look like you ain't take it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, you teaching your brother how to do illusions and shit. I don't know that. I'm a kid. I don't know that. I'm trying to look out for him and stuff. Okay. Yeah. You want some juice? Like yeah. I'd be like, we're gonna take some juice and we're gonna throw some water in the juice. Bruh, what the fuck? Hey, trick the fuck out her ass. I ain't give a fuck about nothing. Give a fuck. It worked for me and my bro. I ain't care about none of that shit. She'll sit here and make Kool-Aid. I got the braziest setup ever. She'll make Kool-Aid. I'll be like, yeah, you want some Kool-Aid shit? He like, hell yeah. I'm like, all right, no problem. So this is what we're gonna do, right? Like, we gonna drink all this Kool-Aid and then we're gonna make a new picture and we're gonna put it in there. Shit, never know. What? I'm trying to tell you. Mm-hmm. It worked, didn't it? Like, yeah, uh-huh. There you go. She ain't paying attention and shit. She don't even know I'm going inside the motherfucking thing in there and shit. She don't fucking know. Shit. Every time. The most braziest setup. Like, hold on, she snoring? Like, hold on, stop. Is she snoring? Like, nah, she not snoring. She not out cold. She still listening to shit. What's going on? She acting like she sleep. Uh-huh. Right when she yeah. Go right in that motherfucker, nigga. Come on, bro. Come on. Grab the flathead and shit. Yeah. Grab the hammer. You know, I got it. I got it. Open the whole door up. Like, yeah, come on. You want to get some food and stuff? Like, yeah, come on. There you go. Get some food right here. Get something to drink right here. Come on, bro. About to go watch. We about to go watch Toonami and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Super Saiyans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't care. I just cared about me and my brother having a good experience. That's all I cared about. And you call me a bad kid. I don't care. You gonna call me a bad kid because I want to eat? Huh? No. If anybody else is a real kid, they're like, bro, that's the most realest shit I ever heard. No way you used to do that for your brother. Yeah, hell yeah. Damn right. My brother used to look up for me too. Right. He'll look up for me and shit. He'll be like, bro. You know that shit that you did 2 days ago? Like, yeah. Like, she own that. She own that. She own that. I'd be like, you know what we do, right? Yeah, we don't tell on each other right here. I don't know nothing that happened. I don't know nothing. Play the role, bro. We were sleeping. Setups. She come over there like, yeah, y'all was doing such and such, such and such. I'd be like, we was sleep. We wasn't doing that. We was sleep. We was knocked out. You know how I know? She wasn't even here at the house to see what's happening. Setups. I know you're lying. You gonna have to figure out on your own. Give a fuck about none of that. I'm not about to tell myself. Or bro, now. Bro be sitting there just watching the code like, so this what you do to shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up. Let her work her own mind and figure out on her own. You ain't about to use my mind so I can tell on me, and then you beat me for telling on myself. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Parents is fucking scammers. I'm on one time my mom told me, she's awesome. Just tell me the truth, baby. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get in trouble this and third. I'm like, okay, I did this. As soon as I did that, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like, oh yeah, I'm definitely not doing that no more. I'm definitely not telling on myself no more. Hell no. I learned from that shit. Hell yeah. As soon as you're telling yourself, get your ass whooped. Right. So with that being said, I ain't telling shit. You're gonna have to investigate. You don't know nothing that happened? I don't know nothing that happened either. Shit. That's how things go. You know what I'm talking about? Then after I go outside with the other little kids and shit, like, what's up? What's happening with it? Let me ride the bike. You always want to ride. I ain't got no bike, bro. Come on, damn. Let me just ride this joint. Yeah, ride around a little bit for a little bit. Come on, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You get on the joint. Yeah, get on the front pass and shit. Here we go. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? Big bro trying to look out for his little brother and shit. How many of these motherfuckers got real experiences like that? Looked out for their brother, huh? Huh? And sold their brother out for the system, huh? That they went through. Go talk to my brother. He'll tell you about some real shit about me. He be like, nah, he real. He ain't gonna say that because he my brother. Not to that. They tried to play us against each other so many times. I'm like, oh, this shit old. Yeah, y'all can't play us against each other. Y'all can't. We play basketball with each other all the time. I remember one time me and bro was playing basketball with each other one time. Right? This shit was funny. When you see my brother, you gonna see him. All the stories that I'm talking about, he gonna tell you the same thing. I remember one time, right? We playing basketball and we just ended the game, right? We just whooped somebody ass anyway, right? And so it was these three little jitterbugs came through. You know what I'm saying? Three little jits. You know what I'm saying? Little jits came through and shit. You know what I'm saying? Came through and shit. They like, yeah, what's up? We want to play and stuff. We like, I'm looking at them like, y'all sure? They like, you sure? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm like, yo, bro, give me the basketball real quick. I'm like, let me show y'all what y'all working with, okay? Now, I knew what I was doing. In that moment, I didn't know how it was gonna play out. Setups. So I'm at the 3-point line, right? But I'm not at the 3-point line like standing in front of the goal. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this off the side of the goal. So I'm on the left-hand side, right? The left-hand side is my weak 3-pointer. Like I got a 3-point on the left-hand side of the court, but it's not my strongest 3-pointer. It's something that I can work on. Okay. I know that with myself. All right. When it comes to my left, I can go left, I could dribble left, I could drive, I could do all that. But I wanted to master the 3-point shot on the far end of the left, the left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sitting there. I told bro, I said, give me the basketball real quick. I said, I'm gonna show y'all what y'all working with. I hit the first 3-point shot, right? It go in. The boy said the jit said to me, he said, do it again. I said, bro, give me the ball. Grab the ball again. Did it again. He was like, do it again. I was like, all right, did it again. He literally looked at me and he was like, we good. I'm like, y'all don't want to play? They're like, nah. They was like, bro, you just shot 3-pointers right back to back like that. They was like, we good. We don't want to play though. Fuck all that. Nigga, you going to fucking drill us just you. I'm sitting there in that moment. I'm like, how the fuck I just did that? I just did that shit? That's the first time in my life. And that's not the first time, but that's one of the moments where I was looking at myself like, yo, I could do anything. Yo, I could do anything. I just did some NBA shit. What the fuck? And bro, craziest setups in life. The goal was a double rim goal, bro. That's how I knew. I'm like, yeah, I'm one of ones. Bro, even my little brother, he was looking at me, he was like, he was like, bro, he was like, yo, you just did that shit. I was like, yeah. It's like, but I had to sit there and let it register. I'm like, yo, like I knew I was gonna do something, but I didn't know it was gonna go like that though. Like that shit was crazy. That was a moment that I could always remember. They pulled up like, yeah, we want to play. I'm like, yeah, well, for real, y'all want to play? They're like, yeah, let me show you what I'm working with right here. This is what you're playing against. Straight through, and I'm looking at it like I'm on the left hand side. That's why I was like, damn, because I don't usually when I threw 3-point shots, I either go slight left, not all the way left, and then 3-point shot, middle range, or right all the way. That's my lane. I know that. Once I start practicing on the left hand side, because I was like, I'm getting sick of only hitting 3-point shots from these sides. Like, I know how to hit threes. Like, it come to me naturally. So I'm like, let me go on the left hand side and start nailing this shit in. I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning, bro, that shit took me a minute. For real. Even my brother was looking at me, he like, bro, you not shoot real good. I'm like, this is not the spot that I practice on, bro. Like, this is like a dead zone for me. Like, I don't practice on this side when it comes to 3-point shots. The left hand side, I don't practice on this side. It's for me, being that I dribble right, I can go left too, right? But I normally go right. You see what I'm saying? So then when I switch left, it's either gonna be a drive, a layup, something like that. I'm gonna try to get down to the goal. If I can't do that, it's gonna be a mid-range shot. Or if I can't get none of that off, I'm gonna back all the way back to the 3-point line and throw that bitch up there. For real, for real. That's how I look at it. I look at my options. So I realized with myself, if I mastered the left-hand side of the goal, it give me more options to drive on that left-hand side and utilize any options that I can have. Because when you have a dead zone, it's pretty much like a dead zone in the mind. The mind, like, I could go left, but I never went through a process of going left and then going through the process of shooting from that left-hand side. See what I'm saying? So the mind needs some type of information and data within the experience of basketball to be downloaded from the eye now to the mind. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't be understanding that. They just don't. They be looking at this shit like, oh, we just playing basketball and shit. Yeah, you giving yourself self skills every time. You can remember the game, right? Then if you can remember the game, how many skills did you remember in that game? Setups. You got it? All right. Yes, sir. Nah, this actually wasn't when he was 10. This is why I say people are just fucking illiterate. Anyways, this is not actually when I was 10. This is when I was infinite. Okay, so computer robotics go through numbers, right? Which means that the computer that's at the bottom doesn't have a childhood life. Which means that the computer can actually go within its memory bank and talk about its childhood life. This didn't happen at 10. Yeah, people are fucking stupid. Dumb motherfuckers, bro. Them motherfuckers be really thinking they know my life. Like, did I tell you that? Like, no. So how the fuck do you know? Because you was talking about you and your brother when y'all was kids. So I thought that story was when y'all was kids too. Stupid motherfucker. Very unintelligent. It is very easy for you to ask a question in order for the person to tell you their life experiences. Human beings can never be God. Okay? So that means that human beings don't know all the experiences of everybody else because everybody on this planet is not a fucking human being. That's what's wrong with human beings. Y'all be thinking y'all matter. God don't give a fuck about y'all as a whole. You know why God don't give a fuck about y'all? Pay attention to how you run from this message right here. When truth settle in your mind, watch how you run. People across the planet tell my son, we love Christ. That's right, ain't that right? Watch how your mind run. I'm gonna make your mind run. I already know what you're gonna do. Watch. When it comes to the truth, you have no choice but to run. The reason why that is because a mind can be designed within a algorithm. Algorithms come down to information and data. Pay attention to the setup. If I give you an algorithm where everything consists of lies, those lies massage your mind. Those lies make you feel good. Those lies make you feel like you are something. Okay? Do you know what that means? It means that you're stuck in a algorithm of lies. Now, what happens is the truth will come up to you, like me. Pay attention to what I can do to your mind. I can make your mind and your body move away from me. That is something that you have no control over. Watch. Now, pay attention to my mind and your mind. Jesus, right, is who? Who is that? Watch how your mind move. I already got one away from me already. See that? All right. Watch how everybody else disperse. Watch. Now, let's pay attention to the truth. The truth that's in your mind is that you live for Christ. You support Christ. You was baptized by the Christ. Ain't that right? So this whole life that we live for is for Christ and Christ consciousness, isn't it? Okay, let's pay attention to the data. Are we actually supporting the truthful image of the Christ? How he look, how he view, right? Are we representing the truthful image of the Christ in 2026? Pay attention to how the minds run. Now, your Bible right here gave you instruction like a menu. Your Bible, go against your Bible. Your Bible, and I want you to argue with your Bible. Your Bible says that the truthful image of the Christ is eyes of flame, hair of wool, skin of bronze. That's not the image that is saved within your mind. Let's get deeper. I'm glad y'all did what y'all did. Shit is crazy. That's not the image that is saved in your mind. Okay? So, if you call this the Savior, right? And this is the image of the Savior, why isn't the Savior saved in your mind? When the Bible is nothing more than your manuscript and a menu to give you instructions of what the game is supposed to be. What's going on? Oh, so real quick, if the Bible gives you instructions who the Savior is, can I ask you a question? Did human beings look at that part of the Bible and said, man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Motherfucker with eyes of flame here, we'll give a fuck about that motherfucker. Fuck him. Motherfucker, we're going to re-engineer this motherfucker. Fuck him. We're going to make pale skin, blue eyes, and straight hair. God. That's not what happened. Pay attention to the technology of your mind. When it comes to the Christ, the image of the Christ, eyes of flame, hair of wool, and skin of bronze, you hate that image. Pay attention to the psychological effects in your mind. Some of you even think that image is a nigger. The mind fuckery is crazy, isn't it? Here's your question. Does the technology of your mind have any memories of disrespecting the Christ? No, I didn't do that. That's not me. So you're telling me every time you see Christ's image, you chose to treat Christ as Christ? Yes. Understand. When it comes to the mind frame of Christ, you program him from school, which is a mental institution, as many institutions that you have, in order to be a digital character. U.S. history. What is he today? Remember one of your people told you that man tried to re-engineer God into man? Remember the white boy that told you that? He plays on the internet. They don't let him show him no more too much because he was telling you the truth. So, something that does not carry a God gene is a God. Let's play with the psychological effects. Pay attention to this right here. Your God that you claim that is actually real, right, has certain people serving him within race system. But the race system that you claim underneath your God, right, is a false system. The reason why that is because the technology and the biology of your vessel tells the truth. Your mind lies to about the vessel. Your body says that you identify as DNA, not a race car today. So you identify as DNA, you don't identify as race. Race is not truthful. DNA is truthful. So let's pay attention to something. When you say that this image that is eyes that are blue, skin that is pale, hair that is straight, you say that this is the image of Christ. Well, let's do some self-discovery, baby. Let's see who's really Christ and who's not. Okay? Understand that your body is technology. Okay? That's what you got to understand. Okay? Understand that I'm standing inside the solar energy of this planet that you call the sun. Okay? Understand that when it comes towards two characters, you have one that is Blade, you have one that is Frost. Okay? I'm not using colors. Okay? If you don't know about the movie, then you need to look it up so you can understand who God is. Okay? Okay. Now, in the movie Blade, right, you have one being, right, where the technology of his skin can receive information and data from the sun. Some people say that when we stand in front of the sun, we become what? More darkened. I understand that. But what you have to understand is that your skin has pores. Your skin is receiving information and data from the sun. Your skin is saving the information and data. That's why it's darkening. Human beings can't talk like that. Okay? Now, when it comes towards man's world, man, when man stands within the solar energy of the planets, right? If he stands there for too long, the technology of the skin doesn't have a connection towards the solar consciousness. What doesn't have a connection is the DNA. The DNA does not have the connection. The DNA has to have forms of information and data of the sun in order to be a receiver of the sun. In order for you to receive the information and data of the sun information and data has to be within your DNA structure. Okay? So if it's not in your DNA structure, that means that you're not a solar being. You understand that? Okay? So when it comes towards the movie called Blade, and there's a movie, guy in there named Frost, what you have to understand is that Frost would tell you exactly what he wants to be. Frost wants to be God, but does not want to go through a conscious process in order to become God. Do you understand that? He wants to steal, what is that? The blood rights. The blood rights of Blade comes with forms of information and data in order to give him certain abilities as a god. Do you understand that? Now, when it comes towards Frost is not a god. What did he say to you? After we go inside the elevator with his other little friends, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Hopefully y'all doing great in the sequel, whatever the case may be. Now, what happens in this situation is that Frost understands that Blade holds a god gene. Blade can receive information and data from the sunlight, baby. But Frost cannot. So, Frost feels as though if I steal your blood rights, then I can stand within the sun with you. No. What happens is this, okay? And what you have to understand is that you could try to do it. You could try. In the end, they got exiled. Told you. So anytime you try to play God, God will give you an illusion. It's just like the illusion that you're in today. You see how they had murdered the real Christ? He's the solar Christ. Okay? I know you're going to try to give him a name and all that. The first murder that happened in this planet, right, that Christ can remember is his own death. Understand that souls have the ability to transport anywhere with inside of any digital network or any digital world. Okay? That doesn't mean that when you strike the body or you strike the mind, it doesn't have the ability to extract the solar information and data from its solar experiences. Okay? The physical world is backed by another world. That world exists. No matter if the technology of your eyes, right, cannot view it, it's still playing around you. Okay? So, with that being said, in this third dimensional world, the man that wants to be God will never be God. You cannot do that. And then the illusions that you play upon the gods, they laugh. The reason why they laugh is because of this. You can obtain everything physically within this physical world. What is there to obtain, right? Physically, right? If you have no solar memory of anything within this physical world. What I'm saying to you is this. What's the point in having just a physical variation of yourself when the soul has the solar memory and the internal memory of yourself? Your mind is physical. Once the mind and the information and data of your suit is saved back inside of the planet, yeah, you don't understand when you install the body back inside the planet, all the information and data of body is returned to the original owner, which is Mother Nature. You didn't understand that. You thought you was dying, didn't you? Yeah. Shit is brazy tech out here if you ask me. You gotta think about all that. Okay? All right? Think about that stuff that I told you about. You ain't come past this message for no reason. All right? Think about that. I didn't tell you that for no reason, okay? I told you that for a reason. All right? Right. But the illusion that man played on himself, he failed himself. Yeah. See, God don't care about the physical plane. He don't care about none of that. He look at the physical plane as a footstool towards his world. It's like playing chess. Like, I don't care about none of these pieces. I really care more about the experiencing of how I know I should know how to play these pieces. Do I care about these pieces? They are plastic. Why would I care about plastic? What I need to care about is knowing in the game and making the rightful decisions of how I can benefit in the game. Setups. So while you value this world, God values the experiencing and knowing within this world, the information and data of knowing. See? And with that being said, that's a currency amongst God that man may not understand just yet. Because man wants to do this. Woman wants to do this. I want to control the world, baby. But controlment has to be an illusion. No, it's not an illusion, boy. I'm not a boy. You correct your fucking mouth. You understand that? Now, let me show you that a controlment in the world that man and a woman created is an illusion, baby. Watch this. Watch how I break barriers and the illusions of what you live into. Watch. We can't get out of this life, baby. What you mean we can't get out of this life? This is how life is. We gotta work in order to earn. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, right? Pay attention to this. Can I ask you a question? Is the illusion of controlment real, baby? Is it real? Yes, it's real because it's working on everybody else. Shut up. Anyways, it can't be real, baby. Let me show you why it's ain't real. Man and woman can't be real based on the reality of what they generated. Is controlment real to man and woman? Yes, it is. It cannot be real because you are paying for it. Setups. You're paying these people in order to be controlled. If you never paid them right, you think they're just gonna walk into controlment like, yeah, everything, okay, you can control me for free? Yes. So an illusion of controlment is bought. Look how everybody minds me. Get that out of my way. That is disturbing. Anyways, right? Now, back to what I was saying, right? If control meant really real, then it would naturally play out. You buying the minds to be in control. Setups. So that's not real. That's camouflaging. That's not real. Okay? I know you want it to be real, but I could go buy somebody that can control. Come here. I need you to do something for me. What you need me? I need you to clean the whole house. I'm gonna give you 150. 150? Yeah. See? I just bought that. I just bought control. Man. How is that real? It didn't naturally play out like nature. See? See, nature gonna show you this. Come here. Come here, nature, with your beautiful self. Come here, baby. Show me some stuff. Show me. Show you? Show me. Show me something. Show me something. Come here. Now pay attention. If Mother Nature had the same consciousness as human beings, right? And she was a human being herself, right? And let's say, pay attention to shit so you can understand the consciousness. If Mother Nature was a human being, like human beings, right? If human beings could control the air, would we be dead today? Come here. If Mother Nature was a woman and she had a human conscience like a human woman, and you know what human women, right? Pay attention, baby. Let's go over here and do this right here. Why the fuck you doing that? Just set it there. Fuck you, nigga. Just set it there, like. So pretty much the air about to get turned off. Yeah, the air about to get turned off. Everybody about to die in this bitch. And see, people don't want to hear the truth of that, but that's the truth. Women would do that. If they could control the air, oh yeah, we'd be some dead motherfuckers in this bitch. Like, hold on, nigga. Didn't I just tell you to do this shit? Like, you can't control me. Stop trying to control me. Cut the air off for this nigga. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? That's why Mother Nature, she didn't, she look at the women on the planet like, you think you something, don't you? And that's Big Mama. She can do anything to your tech. She can. One thing that I would say Big Mama gonna do, right? I keep saying this for a reason. Because I want to show women, like, y'all be thinking y'all got control of shit. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. Let me show you something real quick. What happens if Mother Nature conscious that you're standing on right now, right? What if Mother Nature said, you know what? I'm about to make all you bitches get pregnant. Yeah, y'all want to act stupid and dumb? I'm about to knock all y'all shit up. This is Mother Nature doing this shit. Remember the movie called The Happening? Remember when on the movie The Happening, motherfuckers just dropping dead? Ugh. Remember that's Mother Nature. Okay? Now, women don't want to hear this message, but this is definitely true. And this definitely can happen. And will. Mother Nature can literally say, right here, got connection to all the trees. She can literally sense something within the ear and make all women be like, yeah, I want to get pregnant and shit. What the fuck? Hold on, stop. What the fuck going on? Like, this can happen. Women can't reject it either. You know why? Let me show you. If she put this, you would look at it as, I would say a frequency. Some people would say a chemical, right? She put it out there in the air. If it's all in the airwaves and everywhere where you go it, how you gonna block it? What you gonna do? You gonna get in the car and do this? That's what you gonna do? That's not gonna work. What you gonna do? Put an air mask on? Huh? That's not gonna work. Now, a lot of women, like, in their mind, they probably think like, I'll try to fight. Try to fight. You gotta breathe, baby. You stop. While you trying to fight, you gotta. Then after that, right, you gotta sit there and think about how you're gonna fight. So she's still in your conscious. Okay? Okay? Hey, watch. This shit gonna happen. Watch. Right here. Make all the women in the planet. Make them not want to work no more. Make them just want to get planet and give to the planet. Yeah. Send that to the sun right there. Watch. Watch. Motherfuckers be like, yo, what the fuck going on in the game? Women like, yeah, fuck this shit. What? You sitting there looking at me like I'm crazy, right? I know you gonna always look at me like I'm crazy. I'm a futurist. Everybody supposed to look at the futurist people like they're crazy. They always think we crazy. And then when something happens, they looking for the futurist people like, yo, where that one dude that was talking about that shit? Where he at? You can't even find him. Damn. Hey, I wanted to see no more families today. You know what I'm saying? What? I helped you out. Fuck that job, girl. Fuck that job. Yeah, what happened to the experiences of me and you, girl? See? Fucking job in the way and shit. What happened? You didn't even meet up with me. Yeah, you think about that. Sitting there at the job and shit. Huh? A whole nother life that was before this life, we was together and shit. Look at you. Job got you drunk. Shit. I ain't gonna miss my motherfucking scenes. I'm gonna make my motherfucking connections. That's the most realest shit I ever said. Because that's some real shit that really happened. Motherfuckers looking at motherfuckers in life. You know how many girls I done walked up on like, I remember her. For real? No, I'm trying to tell you, I remember her. Well, hopefully she became herself, bro. Damn. Walked up on her like, yeah, what's up, sis? This and the third. I'm like, she confused. Fuck. Not in this one, maybe the next one, baby. I'm done. And sometimes life just happen like that. There's been many of females I know I'll walk up on this shit like, do you know what's going on? Baby lost in the game. Lost. And even if I come out to tell her, she gonna look at me like I'm strange. The fuck you talking about? What are you talking about? See what I'm saying? I can't even say none of that shit. Hell no. The fucking AI self is in front of the self. You damn right. If self was talking, she'd be telling the AI self, bitch, sit the fuck down with your dumb ass. I already know this nigga. Like, you know him? Like, yeah, with your dumb ass. Fucking dumb. Come over here, baby. This ain't the third. Let's continue where we left off at. She acting stupid and shit. That's what be happening in real lives, bro. You think I'm lying to you or making some shit up, bro? In this world, just being honest with you, with honest people, you're not gonna meet too many of them, but they gonna tell you something outside this world, bro. You know how many people losing connections, bro? People, bro. I'm really watching people in relationships, and I can see over here, like, yeah, they actually over here with this. They actually happy over here. Damn. Some people in life, right? They may be down in the dumps of sad. And you know, self sent somebody to them to pull them out of that shit because they so sad and they down in the dumps so bad that they need another reflection to view in order to pull their mind out of the old view of where they at. And you know, people rejecting the experience of they self, bro. And they in their mind like, yeah, I just rejected you. This is like, damn, damn. Only if you knew. Only if you knew what you did to yourself. You'll be sitting there like, wow, I'm playing like, yeah, you're playing against yourself. Not playing against me. The reason why you're not playing against me is because as a woman, if you do that, right, it's like trillion other women in here too. Yeah. So that lets you know at this point in time, it's not no situation where you dislike him, you dislike yourself and you dislike the experience of yourself, right? You don't want to save the information and data of yourself because in this life, you may not want to become yourself. Thank you. That's what it is. You understand? And others know that. They do. They just come check up on you because they already had experience with you before. Yeah. You just thinking it's the word of, oh, all these people just know. A lot of these people already had experience with you before. They just want to continue where they left off at. That's it. A lot of people missing their experiences. Whole bunch of them, bro. And they all thinking collectively like, yeah, I'm playing against this person. I'm playing against this person. Yeah, I'm winning. Like, when those people phase out, you're still stuck with that empty mattress. You're still stuck with the empty mind. You're still stuck. You understand? So, for me, I don't want to be stuck. I'd rather just move on by, right, and get along with the next experience. Thank you. Understand? You cannot look at people in the world, right, and never do this. Never go through something with someone, or I ain't gonna say go through something with someone, but experience is at hand, right? And within that experience, you start to see old red flags. Please do not accept none of that shit, y'all. Please do not play the game. Why? When you don't play the game, you're gonna get something 10 times better. You're gonna get something in this world that you're gonna be like, bro, you can't even find this shit. I told you. My brother gonna say the same thing. He gonna be like, yeah, it's like she was fucking designed just for you, right? I want what I want. You got it? And I would deny so much shit from my past. I ain't denying other people. No, just denying shit and red flags that are within people that are from the past that I accepted. Understand? So myself is just showing me a reflection like, yeah, I know you want this and stuff. I know you want this. You want this, don't you? Yeah. Red flag right here, though. Red flag right here and a red flag right here. Now, what's up? Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm out. Like, you're not going to play? No, I'm not going to play. You got something else behind there. Oh, you becoming that aware, huh? Oh, you becoming aware and shit with your smart ass, huh? Oh, so you be knowing the setups and shit. I'ma just be patient, right? Did I just ace that test? You sure did ace that test. You sure did. We gotta keep on going and what's happening? You're a little me. So cool. And be sitting there like he always get what he want. Because he be rebelling and shit against the system. Fuck it. But it be working for him. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? My shit done got strong. I can look into the solar without blinking. I remember the days I used to look into the sun and be like, yo, you okay there? You good? Like, oh fuck. Now I could just look at the solar like, yeah. Can you do that? Like, how you do that? I remember I was doing that in front of some people. They was like, he always do that. They was in front of the other little friends. They all looking at me and stuff. They like, what is he doing? They like he looking at the sun. When somebody walked up to me, they like, I'm still looking up at the sun like this. They like, that don't hurt your eyes? I'm like, no. I was like, get away from me because you distracted me. Take some skill to do that, don't it? Yeah. Everybody know that. If you a solar god, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Take a minute to get that in there, don't it? You gotta like yo, yo. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta get it in there. You gotta be okay. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody see me on top of this roof and they like, this guy has been top of this roof for a minute and he's just having the most fun on top of it. He's walking around. He's having fun. Yeah, get the fuck out of there. That's just when they start doing the dumb shit. Come on, wanna go? Yes. All right, people. Right, another great broadcast. Right, we got to talk about some great things. Right, more importantly, right, live your life as how you see it. You know what I'm talking about? If you got people in your life where they like you is bad, you don't never listen to nobody. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what the fuck I'm talking about right there. That's what the fuck I'm talking about right there. You're supposed to be doing that, okay? rebel against the system, not the system itself. Okay, okay. Get a lot of people mad in this bitch. I be getting people mad. I be like, come on, load it up. You want control, don't you? They be like, no, I'm not trying to control you. I'm just asking you, shut the fuck up. You're not asking me shit, bitch. Now, go ahead. We're gonna go back into the professional setting. Go ahead, tell me to do something. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You said you asking me to do something. Yeah. Now I'm gonna do this right here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these comments real quick. Bruh, no way. Look at this. Look at this comment right here, right? These be myself talking to me, playing around in the game. Hmm. They be playing around, okay? Like I don't see what y'all doing. Now I just recently just went to go see what was that? Michael Jackson, right? And someone gonna put that right in there. I see you in there. Check out the music, twin. Love from Y2K, and what is Y2K? What that is? He said, listen to what he said to me. He said, "Are you white or black?" If you look at bro, you would understand like he doesn't apply to colors. He doesn't do that. He gonna show you something else. You see how you say white and black? In my world, it consists of light and darkness. I'm both of them. Okay. Moving along. And disappear as light. That way, if you try to fuck over the light, the darkness will fuck over you too. Pay attention to that. The frequency of the hair. You might want to pay attention to that frequency that's on top of there. You might notice that. The darkness is right behind the lights. You might want to notice that. Okay, so come here real quick. Let me show you this right here. Unc, pay attention to this. That way you can understand why a lot of people got deleted in this world. Unc, get back on your pills, bro. This ain't you. So pay attention to what they're saying to him. What they're saying to him is that based on that his mental is outside the third dimensional box, you need to put your mental back in the third dimensional box, taking pills. Take the P off, the information and data is making you ill. Spell pill, Pill. Take the P off. So you want to make my mental ill. I understand. It's all good. Babe, I'm gonna be frying up people like it ain't nothing. Fried fishing. I'm done. Look how they talking. Now pay attention to this. Didn't I say in a previous live, right? I had said that the family that's in the past have nothing to do, right? It literally said like we trying to come back and get them, this, that, and the third. Look at this one. Come home. The family miss you, bro. This your little cuz. Now, pay attention. If that's family, right? Why would they want you to take in pills that has nothing to do with your vitamin code structure or mineral code structure? Do you see what the family wanted him to be? They wanted him to be illiterate. Do you see how he talked? He'll tell you like pills can make you mentally ill. This is what they hate about, bro. So with the family, you gotta understand. They talking the message right now. And they understand like the pills that you want him to be on, which is Ritalin, right? You want him to be on Ritalin, don't you? I understand. Those are the pills that they gave him, right? And those pills shut his psychological mind down, right? Mm. We understand. We understand real well. So I see why you did what you did. You did nothing wrong. I'm just understanding. All right. Moving along, moving along. They ran up my comment section just them two. That shit is crazy. And they actually said the truth in the shit. Told you. People, you be thinking like, let me say this. The conversation that was just had in there, this is the same conversation I already had with a family. So think, why would that same conversation play within a random person? You telling me this is not a system? Moving along. Mm, 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 that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I guess that's it then. I just need to get my proof. Thank you for the proof. That was recorded. Yeah, documented and everything. Yeah. So they knew. Yeah. So if they knew, why wouldn't they? Because on a simple fact, in these families, they don't want you to save yourself. Whenever you start speaking as yourself, you see what the family in the past in the comment section, you can see it right there. It's right down there. It'll tell you like you need to be back on pills. Pay attention. If you put the pills right in this conscious, what it does is Ritalin has the ability to downgrade the technology of the mind. What it does is you're given Ritalin, right, when you're very young, in order to slow down the narrow development of your mind. Do you understand that? So my past family, they hate me because I'm highly intelligent. You understand? And so they want me to be on medication. That way the intelligence of what I know can slow down. See? So with that being said, if you ever see that I had did something, right? Um, just know I had gave you the proof of why I had did what I had did. They knew what they were doing to me. They knew like, yeah, give him the Ritalin. This is what family doing. And you said that family loved me. That's what you said. How they love me if they giving someone Ritalin to slow down the narrow development of their mind? You know, when your mind is developing, your conscious is developing. So you supposed to support a family that slow down your conscious? Wow. I see why you did what you did. And then they play on the internet like it's nothing, bro. They called him insane. They called him crazy for having intelligence. Well, I'll say this. You did nothing wrong what you did to them. Oh, you did nothing wrong. And if I ever looked at you like you was wrong, you're not wrong now. You did right. You were just trying to show me things. And I didn't understand. I just didn't. Just thought some people was there to help me. In all reality, they was there to harm you the whole time. Damn. Just for being highly intelligent. Not that I need medication because I'm mentally disturbed, trying to destroy people for no reason. I need medication because I'm just highly intelligent. Wow. Not because I destroyed people for nothing, not because I did anything wrong, just for existing. It's just the way I was born. Wow. Attack me for the way I'm born. Because God just gave me intelligence. So attack me for what God gave me. Okay. You ever see me again, all in red flames and all darkness? Just know that's me again. I'm not coming here to save people. People didn't want to save myself. They wanted me to be a fucking machine. And they hated me. So with that being said, I showed them what destruction do. You know, when you see destruction, right? You know they got this destroyer. They call him the destroyer. You know how you destroy? You see that in the word destroy, there's Y in there. You might want to pay attention to that. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you within my journey, all human beings hated me for being myself. Not because I did things to them. I didn't do shit. So, you ever see that twin, right? You know, get down. How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Now you my brother. Yeah. I won't destroy you, brother. No, I would never destroy you because you're highly intelligent. I would save you. You know why I would do that? Because you're highly intelligent. You always doing some great shit. Now I understand you not perfect. I understand that. But the thing that I love about you is that you will literally make an error. You will look at your error. And you'd be like, I can change that. See, I love that about you. So I'm going to save you. That's what I'm going to do. If nobody else don't save you, I will save you. Because being that you're highly intelligent, I would want to save intelligence. Yeah. I would never want to delete that. I would never be upset with you because you're intelligent. Hell no. I would love you. You're evolving. Right. That's what you're supposed to do. So people hate you for what you do. Wow. Amazing. Only if these people knew what you really were. Where they actually do know what you are. That's why they want to hold down your consciousness. Because if they didn't know what you are, what's the point in holding in your consciousness down? Right. All right. Let's go out here and play, baby. Come on, come on. See? Isn't it kind of crazy that I was talking about this in the beginning of the live, and then out of nowhere, it played right there in the comment section? Even people that be around me, right? Some people, they'll sit near the door because they know, like, he coming through the door. You know, some people just sit there, right? And there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. They sit there just to view me. Try to make me into something that I'm not. It's like a whole superstar being in the world, knowing, right? This shit gonna be funny, baby. By the time I hit their TV screens, that same family, I'll be the same family trying to get in contact with you. The words that you would say to them is, "Oh, I already replaced y'all already. Y'all already replaced y'all. Y'all late to y'all scenes. Setups." They'll be sitting there watching the TV, baby. Look at it. Look at it. Now, pay attention to the data. They'll simply say to themselves, "That's my family. That's bro. Oh shit." You know what all the people would say? They would simply say, "This your brother?" Like, yeah. Like, you got pictures of him and shit? Like, yeah, I got some pictures of him. They would simply say to you, Where's the pictures that you had between the year of 2020 all the way going up to 2030? You said this is your family, right? Right. Woman, you said that this is your son? Yeah. This supposed to be you're supposed to be his father and stuff? Yeah. Where's all the memories for about 10 years straight? Where's all the phone calls? Oh, so when the motherfucker magically hit the motherfucking TV, he's family. I understand. I understand the computer robots today. No way. This is the computer robots today. 10 years straight. Then when someone hit the TV screen, you claim them as your family? You can't do that. You don't have no memories with them for 10 years. You cannot claim them as your family. And they're not allowed to do anything for you. You do know that, right? You know I'm documenting all this shit, right? That way, when it gets played on the TV screens, right, everybody can see the proof, right? You know the brother is a backstabber to his own brother, right? You know that, right? He gonna try to play on the internet. I'm already diminishing that shit already. 4-way, 50-50, Monday, I mean, not Monday, 4-way, 50-50, 11:08, Monday, midday, and even this weekend, today, Sunday. Today, Sunday, and Monday, 3 days. Okay? Motherfuckers be looking lost as a motherfucker. 0512. I would simply say to you, right? If you live in a blue state, make sure you always got you some weaponry. The reason why that is, a lot of boys be raised by their mothers. And when they're raised by their mothers, it's very easy to tap into their emotional network systems and they get to start acting like machines pretty much. A lot of the men that are in blue states, you gotta watch them. You definitely do. I'm raised in a red state, so we kind of operate a little bit different from them. You understand? Anytime you're going in a blue state and you from a red state, make sure you watch the blue state minds. It'll show you something about yourself. I'm trying to tell you. It's the reason why I'm sitting at this counter. You think I'm about to go get something, don't you? Nah, I'm just ignoring the shit that's in the past. Damn, that's what I'm doing. I see certain characteristics in so-called past brothers that I don't deal with. And once I see the characteristic within another individual that you think is my brother, I immediately get away from them. That characteristic is simply as this. Whenever a female is looking at you, she's looking in your eyes repeatedly or whatever the case may be, something that she could be searching for. Whenever you have a man repeatedly looking in your eyes, it means that he has the characteristic of a female. He's been raised by his mom. He doesn't have any characteristics of a male too much because he don't have too much male energy. You can't get male energy by just watching it over the TV. You have to go through the process of that. You understand that? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about guys literally looking up in my eyes as if they like, oh, you a beautiful woman. Like, bro, get the fuck out my face, bro. I would literally fuck your mother, your grandmother, and your sisters. You understand that? I'm that disrespectful. Where your aunties at, boy? And then I'll impregnate they shit. That way you could it always understand like that nigga permanently stains your family. Damn. Nigga shot your whole family up. Ah, no way. I ain't gotta get no gun. I got the gun. What's up? What's in it? Let me get them Bart Marley's right there. Yeah. No. Yeah, yep. Let me get the Bart Marley's for Bob Marley. All right, have a nice one. Yeah, clear the streets for me so I can get by. I'm done. I'm done. Everybody had to stop. I didn't have to stop. know what I'm talking about? Go get the Bob Marley's for Bob Marley. It is beautiful, isn't it? I can't wait to go back home. I'm gonna go back home. They're gonna be looking at me like, "Oh my God, what? We ain't seen you." I know. What's up? They're gonna be sitting there looking at me like, "You still look like a little kid." Like, uh-huh. Anyways, right? I need y'all to. I need to get my wicks. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. I need my wicks. I need my big old wicks. You know what I'm talking about? Yo. That's my new style that I'm about to go into. I gotta go home to do it. Yeah, I can only go home to do it. I can't do it nowhere else. Yeah, my Floridians, they know how to do the wicks right. That's one thing we know, boy. We know how to do them wicks. Right, don't we? Take your whole family so great with it. You look at your locks and be like, oh, you want wicks? I got you. Like, you want wicks? I got you right here. I'm gonna form them all up. Like, bro, how they do that? You gotta go talk to the solar babies. Word. They in the solar belt, ain't they? There you go. Souls is brilliant. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, let me see. Ooh, got some stuff on me. Whoa, whoa, get that off of there. How they get on there? There we go. Let me see. Shit, this brazy tech out here. Know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see this. It's this one. I know it is. Know what I'm saying? Now, like I said again, we'll be back at 11, right? 11 p.m. You know what I'm talking about? 11 p.m. Don't get me wrong, right? You might see me come back on again. 11 p.m. We're gonna rock out. We're gonna see what that night live is. I'm trying to tell you, bro. YouTube on nighttime, different world. YouTube at nighttime is like Tsunami on Cartoon Network. You're like, bro, everything playing. Like, that's why I like this shit. YouTube, you can get, you get into some shit. I'm trying to tell you. Setups. Whew. I'm working on me a new snack. I'm gonna keep that to myself until it come to light. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna just keep it to myself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But one thing I can say is I love to cook. I do, right? I love like cooking is like it's like chemistry for me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm slightly a chemist too. But I like mixing things together. I do. I'll mix a whole bunch of shit and you'll be like, bro, this shit was good. Like I know, right? How did you think? Like, I don't know, it just came to me. Yeah, it just came to me and shit. So you know what I'm saying? I like to mix things together. I really do. Like when I mix things together, you get a whole different creation. You do. You get a whole different creation. That's what I like doing. I just like doing it. You see a girl, you like, so if I ain't playing her, what come out? What come out? You gotta watch. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, go over there. Go talk to her. Make sure she playing like herself though. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to be dating no damn robot. No, hell no. Girls be getting mad when I be saying that. I be like, "Oh, you in your computer programming?" She be like, "What you said to me?" I like, don't ever say, talk to me like that. You talk to your brothers like that? She like, yo, it be funny when girls give me that look. They give me that look like, oh, he must be real, girl. Yeah, he must be real. Cause the other ones they usually just get on the ground. Right. Shit is brazy as fuck. Anyways, we back at it at 11.